Thanks for your company. The details now. Several facilities belonging to big companies, including the Senior Clubhouse of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, GPHA, the Valco Residences and Commissary, have fallen victim to the ongoing disconnection exercise by the Ghana Water Company Limited. The state water supply entity is seeking to collect about 680 million cedis owed it by customers. The GPHA Senior Clubhouse alone owes 15,849,000 cedis, while Valco Residences owes 4,181 Ghana cedis, and the Valco Commissary owes 3,101 cedis. Water supply to these facilities and several others in Tema were disconnected on Tuesday, 2023. The company says it's struggling to meet its aim of supplying water because of the refusal of customers to pay off their debts. Dr. Clifford Brimer is Managing Director.
Accra is on the revenue mobilization exercise. It's very critical to us because we have a lot of expenditure that we incur in processing water. Some of the expenditure are not the cause of us, they are external, but we still have to deal with them. We do not have the capacity to increase the tariff anytime there are changes in the economy, changes in the world economic order. We cannot. We have a regulator. You requested for salary adjustment, and we cannot meet your request because the money is limited. And I challenge you the day I address you that when we bring in the money, we will renegotiate the values. And that's why we are here today. Let each of us get to the field and perform what we are supposed to do. We should not be thinking for the customer. Let the customer think for themselves. Some of them will say that because there's no flow in our pipes, we are not going to pay. We are not a prepaid company. We are a postpaid. Going to collect your bills means that some water has been consumed. And whatever water that has been consumed, there was chemical use, electricity used, and they need to be paid for. And so somebody cannot say that because he's not going to get water tomorrow, he's not going to pay for what he spent yesterday. I don't think there's logic in it. And we must not give the customers that opportunity to use that as a basis not to pay. Once your meter reads, it means that you have consumed. And we are asking for what you have consumed, but not what you are yet to consume. And so when we get to you, don't tell us, oh, we don't get regular flow. Yes, we know we don't get regular flow, but your meter has read. It means that some water has passed there. And we use chemical, we use electricity to produce that water. So let's go out strong enough and retrieve the money.
Managing Director of the Ghana Water Company Limited speaking to his men there ahead of that exercise which began on Tuesday, April 4, 2023. Let's now speak to Jacqueline Yeboah, my colleague who's with the team which is still embarking on this exercise. Hello, Jacqueline. Where is the team now and what can you report?
Okay, Aisha. So currently we are at Qatar Company Limited. Initially, as I said earlier, the company, the Ghana Water Company has been to 3 companies so far, and we are the 4th one. And the first company, they were pardoned, and they've agreed to pay tomorrow. And the team also went to a beverage factory known as U Fresh Company Limited, where a fight even ensued there. And they've been disconnected for non-payment of bills worth 163,000 Ghana cedis. And then we moved to Printex, where the company owes Ghana Water over 3 million Ghana cedis. But they paid 1.7 million Ghana cedis, which is apparently half of the amount owed. So Ghana Water Company is yet to calculate the remaining amount that constitutes the remaining half. So currently we are at Qatar Company, where the team is still in negotiations with the Qatar Company.
Jacqueline, Ben is here. So are you able to tell us where the team is headed next?
So for now, they might end the movement today. That is from the MD for the Ghana Water Company. It depends on the outcome of this current location. What happens here will determine where we move next.
And is this a nationwide exercise, or they're just starting in the Greater Accra region?
So this currently they are starting in Greater Accra region, and they are starting in the Nungwa district, and they are hoping to retrieve about 4.7 million Ghana cedis today.
Great. Jacqueline Yeboah is my colleague who is moving with the disconnection team of the Ghana Water Company Limited, embarking on this exercise to retrieve some 680 million cedis. I've been joined by the comms director of the Ghana Water Company Limited, Mr. Stanley Mate, for more on this. Good afternoon to you, and thank you for joining us. So, beyond this exercise, what are you hoping to do to regularize your revenue collection mandate?
Okay, Bernice, thank you very much. Let me correct this. One is a nationwide exercise, but currently we are, all of us are out, all staff are out to collect, but the media team is just with the managing director in one of the districts in Accra. But all other districts, other regions are also embarking on the same program, going around collecting all our arrears. Now, the 4.7 million is only for the district where we find ourselves now. But nationwide, we are being owed some 800 million Ghana cedis. And then this operation is supposed to collect all our arrears. And so we are not ending until we have collected almost everything from our customers. We need the money to improve on our operations. So anything less our arrears will have a very direct impact on the company benefit.
And so far we've seen that you've been to institutions and companies. Are you going to visit residences?
Yes. So because the team is with the managing director going on industry, that is what we are reporting on industry.
Sorry, Mr. Mate, I can hardly hear you. Can you please speak up?
So I'm saying that because the team is with the managing director, we are going on the big industry. That is why that one is being reported. But there are other teams that are going on to the private home, domestic customers, and all kinds of things.
Sorry, Mr. Mate, I'm losing you. I just lost the last bit of what you said. Can you please repeat yourself?
Okay. So I'm saying that because the media team is with the managing director, and the mandate for the managing director for this operation is on the big industry, and that is why we are reporting on the big industry. But we have other teams who are visiting the domestic areas, and then also collecting arrears just like everybody. So the entire company is out, and we are collecting all our arrears. You know something? From January to now, our arrears situation has ballooned by almost 60%, and which is the cost for this alarm, which have been necessitated that we all go on the ground and collect our money.
And finally from me, Mr. Mate, this 800 million cedis you say you're owed across the country, will that, when retrieved in its entirety, give you that needed resource you need, or the needed resources you need to be able to deliver to the best of your ability as you've always wanted to?
Yes, it will help us do better, okay, because we've always said that the tariff is not cost reflective. It is not up to our cost of production. But we need the little money that has been given to us so that we can improve on our operations. So we need to collect. Other than that, it will Ghana Water Company Limited to a halt. And so we need to collect. But we are not saying that after collecting all 800 million cedis, we're going to serve Ghanaians extraordinarily. Yes, our services will be improved, but it doesn't mean that we are going to do this thing. It doesn't mean that it's going to be...
This is not going to be the magic wand.
Exactly.
Right. Thank you for your time this afternoon. Director of Communications at the Ghana Water Company Limited, Stanley Mate there.